recording as well. Okay, so welcome to our next webinar. We're gonna talk about EMAs, and also we're going to talk about weekly view as well. So before talking about the structures or anything, I need to mention these things here with you guys. This 3 or 4, it came up to me today, which I think it's good to share. So the first thing is, what's your realistic daily goal? Make sure we're a team. Make sure we have a realistic daily goal. I know Thomas has a €5 a day. I'm still didn't get to the number. I'm trying to catch a peep, or if I got, I'll let you guys know. And is it written down and in front of your eyes every single day? When I found it, I'm gonna do that, and I recommend you guys to do it too. Write it down, put it in front of your screen so you can see it all the time, and make sure you visualize it and see yourself achieving that goal in 20 days in a row. So then you can increase it to more, but see yourself achieving this on your mind and visualize it. This shit works like that. And in other thing is how many times you lose your control and make a decision against your trading plan. So of course we have some rules and everything, and anytime we're losing, most likely we went against our rules, because our rules is the way to our success. So I thought about the create a punishment plan as well. So my idea is, probably you guys read it. My idea is to create a plan. So every time I went against my rule, I want to make myself do something I hate. So personally, I don't want to go to a park and sit and watch people. So if ever I made it, I'll go there and sit there and watch people for like 15 minutes. But that's one candle. So that kind of punishment, I was thinking, let me know what's your idea about this punishment plan. I want to go it and see what's happened. Let's get to the EMAs. So before I start talking about numbers and anything, let's talk about nature of EMA. Brandon does not believe to support and resistance. It says there is no such a thing as a support and resistance, right? Like this. So he says that this is us creating this useless zone, and they actually don't exist. And he's right completely, absolutely. Because this is what we wrote. Or we can add a lot of different bullshit on it too if you guys want, like this crazy shit I just found. So this is just gonna put same thing that Dylan says. This is just gonna make your charts ugly. But what EMA does, let me delete these shits. So what we use, we basically say that EMAs is our support and resistance. But we didn't make it. We didn't create it. This is created by the price. So the way you bring it up, it's, I have it here, exponential moving average. Where is it? Yeah, moving average exponential. So you add it on. The number in here doesn't matter. It has to be enclosed, exponential, and I'm gonna make it a little bigger than regular so you can see. For now, I'm gonna put 50, but as I said, doesn't matter what number. So let's talk about a little thing before. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So these are, let's say these are the candles. So the green candles represents the bullish or buy candle. And the red one, of course, is a sell candle. So let's, let me draw. So let's say there is your EMA here. That's how it goes. So the candles, we have the bullish or bearish or buy or a sell. So I'm gonna write it here. Buy a sell candle above the EMA, sell a buy candle below the EMA. I'm just gonna give you guys a second to think about it. What I mean by that. Buy a sell candle above the EMA and sell a buy candle below the EMA. So in here, when the candles are above the EMA, let me draw some more candle. So that's how the market moved. It came down, respect the EMA, goes up, come again, retest it, and then moves up. So this is candles above the EMA. And when we have a sell candle above the EMA, we buy. We buy and we gain whatever it is. So, sorry, 1 second, guys. All right, sorry. So let's go to the example. So as you can see in here, we have right here, the EMA, the candle respected the EMA perfectly. So that's another rule you need to know. You will have only and only and only can keep stop loss. So it doesn't matter how many times your stops hit. If you want to follow this strategy, it is what it is. But here, that's the first sell candle above the EMA. Ten pips stop loss. My stop hit it right here. You will be out. And then again, another one here. And again, another one here, and here, and here, and here. So you will lose this 100%. Any of them you will enter with this, you would lose it. And then it would give you a buy candle below the EMA. So it would give you 10 pip, another loss. So 2 10 pip, 20 pip. And then right after it, it comes down, sell candle above the EMA and 10 pip stop loss. So it's exactly near this candle. I'll draw a zone here. Never hit it. And from here, you gain 50 pips. So you lost 20, you gain 50, and 30 your net. There is different, of course, whatever you choose the number, this will change. But choose your EMA and then go by that. What Brandon teach us for now is by one EMA. But he uses in his advanced course how to use different EMAs like together, the crosses and stuff, the way he does. But as I saw usually in the mastermind group, he really just do this what I said. So let's say another day, that was the day before, and here. So that's the first sell candle above the EMA. And remember, it's gonna be closed. So let me change this to 14. Did Brandon use 14, 50, and 100, I believe, EMAs? So let's see what's happening here. That's actually Sunday, Monday. That's Sunday, Monday start. You will see a sell candle and you see 10 pip, you're out. And then you have a buy candle right here and here. Oh, let me tell you this, I forgot, sorry guys. Candle need to close with respect to the EMA. So like this is not a candle we're looking for, didn't respect, but this is a candle, but it's below and it's sell, so we don't care. This we sell. But this is of course end of the wick, so you're not gonna do it. In here, you will sell, you'll get out, and then here, you will get in again 10 pip, didn't hit. So you gain here 35 pip. So you lost 10, 35, 20 pip. And then here, that you can get it as a retest, this one and this one. You will be out. Yeah, in this candle. You will be out in this candle, and then you have a sell candle respected with the 10 pip stop loss. Did it hit? No. So look, you lost 110 pip. You gained 35 pip. And then you lost another one. And then next one, with the 10 pip stop loss, let me make it a little better. 80 pip. So 80 for 80 pip plus 35 pip, 115 something. You lost 2 times 20 pips, so 100 pip cash net. Tell me it's not amazing. Let's go to next day. So in here, if you don't mind, let me just jump quickly to MetaTrader, because honestly, it works, like we can see it much easier on MetaTrader. I'll change the template quickly for you guys. Just 1 second. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw the chat. So yeah, I will talk about how we're gonna about the goals in EMA and Dylan's strategy, and how to get out is exactly trail the stop loss. Quickly after 10 pip, you will be on break even, and after that you trade it. Okay, I'm over. I'll take it to gold because it actually works very good on gold. Let's put the and let me add the indicator. The good thing about moving average and EMA that you can use it is you can put it on your phone and easily trade it. Only if you can take care of the 10 pip stop loss, like calculate it perfectly. Okay, so let's go in. This is 560. I found it very good for the gold. So let's start it from here, somewhere that is not really good, like here. Okay. So in here, you would buy this 10 pip, you would be out right here, and then you have a buy candle. So remember, when, for example, when you are entering a buy candle here and then you're not out, but a sell candle is above the EMA closing it, I personally buy as well. You can hedge, that's okay. So then here you have another 10 pip that you would be out, so 2 loss. And then you have a buy, 10 pip stop loss. So let's see, it's gonna hit. No. Remember the gold is violet, so 10 pip is very good for that. And then you have 25 pip right away. And you will be out in profit. Again, same thing. I'm showing you this because this is the most stupid thing can happen. The day start and ends almost same thing. But let's say the next day. The first candle that respect EMA is a buy candle below the EMA. So that's a sell for you. And your 10 pip stop loss never got even close. And you're instantly in profit for 211 pip. Holy fuck. On the gold. The gold, you already know it's gonna pay you even more pay, like more dollar per pip. And as you can see, as a D-line strategy here, you couldn't enter. There is no clear M setup, no nothing. You see? You should be in this trade from here or somewhere to get this, you know, in a D-line strategy. But using EMA, you easily catch this. You trail your stop. Make sure you have your stop above the EMA when you trail your stops. The reason is if anything needs to be tested is the EMA. So you see in here, if you put 10 pip above EMA, here you would be out. You see? So you would be out in 65 pip profit. Probably you would have buy here, lose another 10 pip, and then you gain the rest like this. So 116 minus 10, 106 plus 60, 166. But if you trail your stop good, you can avoid getting out, and then you see here you might, yeah, you would have gone up to. But this is gold. On Euro USD, if you catch a trend like this on an EMA, 10 pip would be okay. But in a gold, 15 pip I think should be okay. Let's see. Good. Really close. Yeah, probably gonna depend on the broker. Mine, this is take meal. I don't think you would be out with this, which is pretty good. And then even if actually you stayed good in this trade, you would have taken 323. Oh my god. You could have catch a very nice thing with only one EMA, 14, nothing else. And then here, in here, you would lose one here. Let's see if you would lose here, 10 pip. Yes. And then you would enter here again. Never. And you gain, so 2 loss of 10 pips to gain 100 pips. How you guys like the EMA so far? Let me know in the chat. That's good. So the webinar, it says that gonna be ending 10 minutes. So we'll change it to get another one. Yeah, I personally use 14 and 50. But let me tell you why you can't use Dylan strategy. Like you can't mix this two. And also this is the 560 that you see. You can use the 560 and the exotic numbers. You see how many times it respected me, respected this EMA. That's not like for no reason. So you see, every single day I could have wake up and sell my buy candle. You see, every single day I could have come and sell. So this is 560. See, let me add. I don't recommend you guys add a lot of this guy together. Yeah, the 200 or 150. As you can see, the period doesn't matter. So you can just choose what you like. So I see in a gold, this is works good. So you see the cross of these EMAs is usually a huge downtrend. So when they are very close together, it's actually tricky. As you can see, the consolidation here, there is a lot of chance. If you use all these three together, it's gonna be a lot of loss for you and confusing. It's better to focus when it's on a consolidation like this, focus on EMA 14 and that's it. But when you see that moves are getting a little better, then add like these huge ones. And you can see in here, let's go to the bottom of it. So the first one that gonna give you a sell is this one with the 10 pip stop loss. It's not hit it. No, didn't get hit. Let's go very unrealistic. 623 pips. But let's go realistic. In the same day you get out of your trade, that's it. 269. So after that, you see the bounces on the EMA, like this is 150. Bounce on these respected. I sell the respected one. Somewhere around here gonna give me another. See, if I lose like 4 times here, I'm gonna catch this one move. So as I said to you, Thomas, in the Brandon strategy is be a boss, take a loss. You know, just you should not care if you lose 20 times in a row because you know you're gonna catch a very huge downtrend like this. And trust me, when you see these three and you get into this, you're gonna compound. Like for me personally, if I see like here when the day start, I see that EMA 14 crossed my EMA 150 and respect it. I sell here and I see they're coming here to, you see here's the railroad track. I see these are crossing each other. So I enter my 100% of my account personally. I compound all, and with this 269, I would make my account grows like 500%, 600%. It's up to you. But you can use it on your advantage. But let me show you something here. This on Dylan strategy, this is a valid M, right? This is a valid M. Probably if I go in depth, it's perfectly fine to sell this, to gain for this perfect move without having to lose anything on EMAs for 320 pip. But let's see how EMAs were behaving when this M happened. You see, bullish. It gives you buy signal. You know, so what am I gonna do? The webinar is almost, it is closing it. I'm gonna close it and send you a new link in 5 minutes. All right, see you soon. Perfect. Hello everyone. So recording started too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here now is take out the EMA 560. I'll remove it and make this 50. Let me change the color and I'll make the 14 a bit smaller. Okay, so I saw on the other chat we were talking, you're asking about time frame. It works in every time frame, but the indicator shows different thing on different time frame. So sometimes you are bullish in M5, but you're bearish in H4. So you gotta choose your time frame. So as you can see, in H1, you're whether consolidating or trending, right? So I usually like the M15, like always. So when you have the, it's actually gonna be better. I have these session indicators. I don't know. How can I get rid of it? Looks like I can't. Okay. So let's say in here, so the crosses usually, as far as I know, when they cross, like the 14 cross the EMAs to the upside is bullish, and then crosses to the downside is bearish. But some days like this, it will cross multiple times, which you can take advantage of. But if you see, the moments that the EMAs cross is this candle. And this candle is not very good to enter unless you scalp heavily. So in moments like this, so when you see a cross, you can wait. Like I personally, when I see crosses like this, I don't enter. I wait for some sort of trending like this, that it passed the 14 EMA, but respect the EMA 50, and same thing. So I figured that it's trending, and then I enter most likely whether, so since here they crossed, and then that's the first time, and it's a railroad, I probably entered here with a 10 pip. I would be out here with 16, 18 pip profit, and then again enter here, 10 pip stops. Yeah, with 10 pip stops, you would be out here most likely, but you were 25 pip in profit, so no loss. Most likely without in profit too. And then here another one, 21 pip. And then you have this guy, which is your jackpot for 113 pip. So as you can see, we don't care if we lose. As you can see, I said you can buy here. So two of these trades I just told you, you're not gonna lose. It's gonna be whether break even or depend on your how you trade. It's gonna be in profit. But that's how you should trade the crosses, you know. Or here, this is the candle that had crossed these 50 and EMAs. So you could enter and then gain for 30 pip. 30 pip was here too, but let's say if you trade it, you'll probably be out here. You know, you wouldn't lose money, never. And then in the next day, so probably in here. So about the goals, let me tell you something. Personally, I use these EMAs instead of I come here and try to figure it out here. I wait for, you know, overlap or start of London, you know, to give me a good entry. Like this one, it would be out. Second one, I would be in, take them, I will make the money I lost. And the third one, boom. And there's no point for you to play out here with the EMAs. You gotta have like 10 pips, 20 pips. Same thing with the daily strategy, you know. So in here, that's a buy candle below the EMA. 10 pip, no. 30 pip, almost. 29, that's not big. 27. 27, and then in here I'm not talking about this because you're already in profit, so your stop loss is above the EMA, so you come here, probably this would take you out, and after this gonna give you a signal, and then you would be out right away. It give you another signal to go long to get that money plus more. That's 50 pip in profit. Actually, you would be out here with the trading. Here, probably 25, 37, depending on how greedy you are. And then probably if you stay too much on it, you gotta accept so much loss. Like you gotta have a daily goal for yourself. Like you can have that daily goal dollar, and if you made the amount of dollar you want, then you're out. And you come back to the next time or to go to next currency, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the EMAs and their cross. Buy a sell candle, sell a buy candle. You can do it on your phone. You don't need to actually see and analyze. But so you gotta put the time on this strategy. What I mean by that is, if you come here and start trading and lose a lot of money, like if you lose 4 times and you say, oh fuck, it doesn't work that way, and you leave it, then you lose the good move. Not this one, but so for example here, if you lose couple of times, you wouldn't get this 35 pip, or here this drop. You see the cross happened, these railroad. We know on the other strategy that is New York session, it could reverse and boom. So let me come here. Let's check this out. I'm just doing it randomly, just for no reason. So this is not a good sell candle that you want to buy. You want to wait for it to come and see a respect. You see the next one didn't respect at all, the next one as well. So this one gonna give you, I wouldn't enter, I'll wait for the next one to see what happened. Next one didn't respect, not entering. Next one, no, you know, and this one, this is a good one because finally price respected both EMA and didn't, you know, gonna hit my 5 pip stop loss either, or 10. So I gain 50 pip. So if you be smart, you avoid losing, you know, these 10 by 10 by 10 pips. So what I mean by that, in other webinars, we went through high of the same day, how to identify daily highs and lows without caring about weekly or previous day or whatever. I said when you have a high created, first high created with a line and see if it's gonna be break or not. So from here, that's the first one. What market did? Broke it. So you put one in low, let me put this on the low, and I'll create more. And then in here, so you can see that you catch the low of the day here because the market is moving up. EMA is crossing, you can buy. And then market comes to one by one. That's your choice to enter, it's up to you. But I mean, I personally wait for a retest, whether to low or the high. So that's where market make the high. And then came here, respect the low. So you could buy here. This is where I buy. Gain to here minimum, 28 pip. When I see the candles are respecting it, this one, I'll close it as soon as I can. Whether trying to be here, so when this candle is bullish, I take half profit. And then when I see this one, I close the deal. Next candle, so I know that I found the high of the day now. And then I see a buy candle below EMA and they are almost crossing. So I know now I catch the high of the day and EMA is also with me, crossing, and gave me the signal. 10 people stop loss, let's go for it. So in here, it was almost same thing, but using the low or high of the day, you can avoid losing those 10 pips. I've been there, I tried, that's what I got so far. And that's pretty much it for EMAs. Let's jump to the trading view, and this time I'm not gonna go through a lot of pairs because as my new trading plans or whatever, I'm not gonna focus on a lot of pairs. So for tomorrow, so far as what I had this Euro USD analyzed that is in a huge uptrend after a good downtrend. So we had a good dump and pump. We had a head and shoulder here. You see, we have a head and shoulder here. That's the shoulder, head, and shoulder, and created these downtrend. We had we had analyzed this, I think, using signature trade to catch this move. But in here, now we are in Monday. So in the trend is being created. So market somehow gonna validate more for them. So that's Monday. I think since the market working the high, it will, sorry, the market is working the low of the trend. All Monday, it was almost in the low. So I think it's gonna bring it to the low one more time, take it to the upside, and create a sell. And like, I personally think that it's gonna start off the London, it's gonna comes to here, bring it down, and then with the New York, we're gonna buy if we wanna trade that much. And next day, same thing kind of. We're gonna see how it's going on. But for now, if you don't have any exact idea what you're gonna do, you just put the low and the high zone available for yourself. So since this is the second touch of the trend, I think it makes more sense for them to come here because a lot of people are gonna follow the trend. So they're gonna hit some stops above the high of the Monday, kind of touching this trend, and then move it all the way down to here or even more. I put these lines just for myself. Don't worry about it. Just have these zones for yourself in the Euro USD. GBP USD is actually a little bit more funnier because I saw the same structure in the GBP AUD as well. Also same thing almost with the GBP JPY, but we'll see what's gonna happen. It's kind of, it was in an uptrend, but mainly we are in a downtrend, and the week started with a huge gap. So if you watch the videos in Forexia YouTube, you know that when there is a gap, the market somehow will come back to collect the orders. They're not gonna leave these parts of orders without being touched. So most likely, since we are in a downtrend and now that uptrend being broken, they're waiting, now for the retail trader, this is probably a sell or some kind of thing because the uptrend is broken, or the other ones are seeing this bigger one, they're going to go with the trend. But what market does is induce them to the sell most likely and bring it up to fill this gap, which is our take profit. That's my analysis for GBP USD. And the USD CAD. So that's funny, guys. You can see we had this. Let me take this off. We had this signature trade on the USD CAD, which worked perfectly. I'm so mad at myself that I structure all of these and I lose them. Like, I don't lose them, I don't trade them. But you see, I had this, I just opened it. I had this breaking point right here. I was thinking that this is gonna be my breaking point of this trend, which that's what exactly happened. So it just shows that how good we are in technical analysis, which is till now we would be in almost 200 pip. Wow. So now that we are in an uptrend, my man Thomas, do you remember I told you that USD CAD is work out perfectly on signature trade? There you go, my man. You see that? You see that magic? So now we have this newly trend being created by market maker. And now we are in Monday. You see how I'm doing it just right now. This is for our last webinar. I'm doing it right in front of your eyes so you see how I exactly analyze. Especially for you, my man Jamal. If you have any problem on analyzing, you see just we kind of copy retail trades and find the manipulation, as you know. So that's our Monday. That's what I do on Tuesdays. I create a zone for the low and a zone for the high. So if market comes up, so if market comes up in here, same thing, I would sell. And if market comes down here, I would buy. Most likely in Asian, when I'm sleeping, it's gonna touch here and come around here, a new plate, and then goes up. Since we had the Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday. Yeah, that's most likely, guys. What I seen here, that's good we are recording it. What I see here that they're gonna come and manipulate a bit more. This is a huge uptrend happen for the USD CAD. They're gonna induce retail trader as much as they can and then drop it, break this place. So another one. That's what I think. But why I think that? Because I see three levels of up move. That's the first level. That's the second level. And that is the third level today. That you can actually, remember I told you 3 to 5, you can think this as an extended level to induce more retail trader. And this gonna be a multi-session M, break to here, continue going down till somewhere. We have the NFP as well. So to be honest, I see USD CAD here at the end of the week. I'll write these things down because you just saw that. We're gonna show you guys later if it was actually true. So this is gonna be price zone at the end of the week. Let's see if I'm right. I'm damn right, I know already. So let's be even more creative. Yeah, so this is the trend you're probably gonna see. because that's what they do, create trend within trend. That's all it is. So as you can see, they kind of work out with these guys as well. I'm just going by the retail trader mind. So I look at my charts like the way retail trader work and try to find a way to manipulate them. You know, go with the trend, you know, and then the excuse will be, oh, it touched the trend that is like in a higher time frame or whatever. So we'll look for a strong sell here. And the funny thing, guys, is I'm saying strong sell to a huge uptrend. And that's a power if it works out, which will, you're just gonna see how powerful is that strategy. That's it, guys. This week I'm really gonna focus on 2 or 3 pairs per day, and I'll update you if I got any more setup. That's basically it. I'm gonna focus on USD CAD. I break it down for you that where the price going to be at the end of the week before even happen. Hopefully gonna happen. Oh no, hopefully, guys. The word hopefully, we're not gonna use it. That's goddamn right. Gonna happen. Hope you guys enjoy this webinar, and it was good for me. I'm hoping that's be good for you as well. I recorded this one as well, and I'll share it as soon as it's ready to share. Have rest and be ready for London session. We're gonna kill this market this week. Peace.